Today just feels like a perfect day to do some of those things around the house that really make it sparkle. I have 5 things that I want to talk about today. There's a ton more, but for today's video, I just want to address 5 things that I do, not on a regular basis, but once or twice a year, and a couple other things I only do maybe every 5 years. So I want to talk about them. I know that when my family and friends come over, at least one of them is going to say, "Ooh, your house feels good," or "Gee, the house really looks good, Mom." So they won't be able to put their finger on quite what it is, but these things will make your home sparkle. So we're going to start with my kitchen cabinets today. You know that I've put the new tile backsplash in, and I've got new granite countertops, and my cabinets themselves need to be cleaned and oiled down. And to do that, let me show you what I'm going to use. This product right here is really cool stuff. It's called Howard's Restore-A-Finish, and this is a mahogany, so it makes it a little bit darker. Not a ton darker though on my cabinet. And this I've used before, and it's the natural finish. What this does is it says restore it, don't strip it, and it just brings back a shine, and it hides a lot of the scratches. And so I'll show you how to apply that. Before you put that on your cabinets, I like to get them cleaned really good first. And so to do that, I like to use a little bit of Dawn dish soap and a little bit of vinegar. And I'm not going to even tell you how much, because I just go chug, chug, chug in the dishwasher or in the sink. And so just get some sudsy water and a little bit of vinegar in it, and I'll show you what I mean. Right here where I touch them, it gets kind of grimy. I don't have handles for it, so right here I have to pay a little closer attention. And another secret, if it just is really super grimy, put a little bit of baking soda on your cloth. Like that. And that just enough, just be careful that you don't take the finish off, but that will give you just enough abrasion to get the grime off. The other thing that's handy is one of these tools, because you can get into the, let me show you closer. You can get into these spaces like this. You can get into those spaces like that. And if you need to once you've got all those corners cleaned out good, then go ahead and wash down the panel itself. So you want to make sure that all of your kitchen cabinets or your bathroom or whatever cabinets you're doing are clean, and when you feel it, that it doesn't feel grimy anymore on your hand, clean it really good. And then you apply this. I just use an old cloth like this. Make sure you shake that up. And I put it on my cloth like so. So I've wiped it on, and now I'm going to buff it in and dry it with this cloth. I don't want to wipe it all off. I just don't want to leave it uneven. So I just kind of buff it off with that. See, it takes off some of what I've put on. But then after it's completely dried, it's nice to go back over it, like in a couple hours, and just give it a good buff. I really don't think that through the camera that you're going to be able to see the difference, but I can see it and I can feel the difference. And it just feels like the cabinets are getting a drink of water. They just love it. And I think that it is one of the reasons why my cabinets have stayed looking as nice as they have for as long as they have. They're not new cabinets. These are 23-year-old cabinets. But I've done this, I'm breathing hard because I've been working. These, I've done this about every 3 or 4 years. I'll go through and wipe them down with this, and I just think it really makes a difference. Okay, so I'm going to try from up here to show you the before and after, the way it looks. And I think you might be able to see right here where the light is. And so this is what I haven't done compared to what I have done. So do you want me to show you where my kids get it from? You know how Ruby hides her Oreo cookies on top of the, next to the stove? I think it's on top of the stove or next to the stove. Don't you, Ruby? That's where you keep them. Well, this is where Grandma hides her caramels. Right there. But I'm going to turn it this way so it's kind of hidden. All right, I'm in my laundry room, and here is another tip for you. It doesn't matter whether you use Pledge or car wax. This is a new car wax Chad's trying. Scratch remover. Occasionally, I will wax my washer and dryer, my appliances. I've got white appliances in my kitchen, and I'll wax them. And you can do this in your shower as well, and it will help keep the hard water spots off. It shines it up. It's really a good tip. I'm going to use today a wax that Chad bought for the car, so because it's just a spray, and I think that will be a lot easier to use. I also think it helps so that it doesn't rust out quite as easy. I really like the way that the spray polish works in the showers. I wouldn't use the paste wax because it would get into your grout lines, and that would be not good. So if you want to try it, I think I really like it. I can feel a big difference up here where I've waxed it versus down here where I haven't got to yet. This is a lot rougher, and it just feels like the water would just sheet right off of the walls. So give it a try. Yesterday was just a really good day to be indoors and to wipe down the cabinets and to polish the appliances, put a little wax on them. Today is a good day to wash windows. When you wash windows, it's best to do it on a day that's a little bit overcast, or to wait till evening when the sun's gone down, or to get up early in the morning. Why am I always out of breath when I'm talking to you? I don't know. I've been running around the house, that's why. Then I slow down and I pick up the camera and start to talk to you, and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm out of breath. Anyway, let me show you what I've got here as far as tools go, what I use to clean my windows with, and I will also leave a link down below so you can check out that video of when I was washing windows and get some tips on cleaning in the tracks and how I really clean the windows down to the nitty-gritty. These buckets are worth the $10 or $15 that you pay for them. And then I've got this neat little thing with the squeegee. And then I use vinegar. I like the microfiber cloths for the inside of the house. I've got this extension pole, and Lime Away is great for like the basement windows. places that has a lot of hard water that you can't get off. Windows are like the eyes of a house, and you want them to sparkle, and I just want them to be clean and bright and cheerful, and people really don't know what it is, you know. When they come, they don't look and say, oh, your windows are clean. They just know it feels good, and it's honestly, it lets in a lot of light. If your windows are clean instead of dusty and dirty, just lets in so much more light when they're clean. And so that is just a really good tip.
This has been more than a year since this has been cleaned up here.
Well, Chad, how come you've let it go so long?
Well,
you know, the crazy thing is it doesn't take that long, but it makes a big difference.
yeah, it takes probably as long to set the little blanket down, get the ladder, set it up, take the ladder back out, put the tarp down, put the tarp away. It takes longer to do that than actually to just get up here and just dust and wipe this down.
So why do I let it go for like 2 years? I don't know, it's been a long time.
It's been
3.
a while.
4.
But it looks nice.
Good. Hey, Chad, you want to bring that box in that's on the porch?
Your Mother's Day gift?
No. The box on the porch is the last tip I'm going to show you today.
Okay.
Do you know what it is?
I hope it's a telescope.
Telescope. It's not a telescope. Heck no, that's not my Mother's Day present. I'm going to buy myself a Mother's Day present. You're going to buy me a Mother's Day present.
I like that.
Yeah.
One of these water absorbs.
It's a
Like
water
hogs?
hog. Water hog. Mhm. Yeah. Let's clean this up really good.
That's left over from bringing the truck home from Kellogg, Idaho.
Yeah. This front porch does not look good right now. We got to clean it up.
Well,
Okay.
it'll be a jiffy. That's a nice rug.
Well, this is really pretty here. This looks really nice. Thank you. Now, do you know what I need? I need a flower right there. A pot or a chair or something right there for Mother's Day.
Okay. We can do that. How about a shovel instead?
Or a shovel. A shovel. That's fine. You're funny. Well, I'm pooped. I've been at this for 2 full days between the cabinets and the windows, lights, whatever, and I am pooped. But I don't have to do those things again for a good long while. Some of them a couple years, like the cabinets, I don't oil those down, but every several years. But the windows, maybe twice a year is what I like to wash my windows twice a year. Chad's over in the kitchen watching me. You know what is for certain? When the kids come over, they come in the house and they think,
Yeah. Oh, it feels good to them. It's nice, and we've told our kids and Bonnie promises that she'll do it, and that's if she ever comes here, if it stinks, if it smells, if the place is dusty, if it's dirty, she's going to let us know. And we want them to do that.
Well, you know, when people get a little older, sometimes they don't see things that are in their view every single day. And then someone comes in that hasn't been in the house for a while, and they're going to go, So yes, Chad's right. I told my kids, if I ever start smelling like an
Old person.
old person, you tell me, okay? Well, hey, thanks, Chad, and thank you for watching.
Yep.
We just appreciate you guys so much, and I don't know, I like you.
Yep.
So I'm going to leave a link to some of my other cleaning videos down below too.
Yep. If you've missed some of those, just follow
And
the link.
hop over to my Instagram. Let's be friends over there so we can visit. Okay?
Yep.
Talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.